Hello and welcome to our video today. Today we're going to look at this to be able to use the order of operations to carry out calculations. It's something that's very important when we're looking at maths because there is an order for doing calculations. We sometimes refer to this as BIDMAS or BODMAS because there's an order in which you need to do all your calculations. So we're going to consider that to work out which operations in a sum we're going to do first. The first thing is anything that is within a bracket you do first when you're doing any maths question. Work out what's inside the bracket. Once you've worked out what's inside the bracket, you then can look at indices or orders. Sometimes referred to as indices because it's things like squares, like 3 squared, 3 cubed, 3 to the power of 4, or a number to the power, or it's the square root or the cube root of a number, so the square root of 100 being 10 and things like that. The next one after that is division and multiplication. So you don't do your division and multiplication until you've worked out any indices or orders or anything that's in brackets. Then you do division, multiplication, and finally you do addition and subtraction. So you've got to remember division and multiplication need to be done before addition and subtraction. So let's put that into practice just now. We've got this question, 12 plus 6 times 5. And we've got our BIDMAS, we've got our brackets, we don't have any brackets there, we don't have any indices, we don't have any division, but we have a multiplication. So we'll carry out that multiplication first. We'll carry out 6 times 5 before we do anything else. 6 times 5 is 30. When we go down the list, we've got an addition. So now we'll do 12 plus the 30, which equals 42. So 12 plus 6 times 5 will equal 42. Now, let's have a look at a different question altogether. I've just written BIDMAS down in the side of the page because then it can remind us what to do. So let's have a look at this question. We've got no brackets there, but we do have an indices. We have a square, which is 6 squared. So before we do anything else, we're going to work out 6 squared. That's the first thing we do. 6 squared, 6 times 6 is 36. And then we look down the list again with no division there, but we do have a multiplication. We've got 3 times 4. So we're going to work that out next. So we've got 36, 12 plus 36, take away 3 times 4, work out the 3 times 4, which is 12. And then we've no longer got any division and multiplication. So we then look, we've got addition and subtraction. So we're going to move from left to right. 12 plus 36 is 48. Take away 12 will leave us with 36. So the answer to this question is 36. Let's move on to the next part as well. We've now got BIDMAS again, and this is a more complex question. We've got 5 times, and in brackets we've got 2 squared plus 3, close bracket, plus 8 divided by 4. And so we go down the list. Well, we've got a bracket here, so we look inside the bracket, and inside the bracket we apply BIDMAS rules as well. So we've got 2 squared, so inside the bracket we have an indices. We've got 2 squared, so inside the bracket we'd work out 2 squared first. 2 times 2 is 4, and then we'd work out the plus 3 as well. So we'd do 4 plus 3, which is 7. And now we've worked on the bracket, we go down the list. We've got a division, 8 divided by 4, and we've got a multiplication, 5 times 7. So we work out both of those before we do anything else. So we've got 5 times 7, which is 35, and 8 divided by 4, which is 2. And then if we work down the list again, we just have an addition here. 35 plus 2 is 37. So our answer is 37. I hope that has helped you in your understanding of the order of operations. And now try some examples on the worksheets provided and the quizzes provided. Thank you for watching.